beautiful on the front cover. Who would love to know how to make that awesome ombre cake?
Oh, yes.
Isn't that so cool? Okay, so what I did was I kind of saved some time and saved us lugging in a microwave, and I pre-cooked the layers at home. And you can see I used that with the stack cooker, which will be on sale. And it is something that you can still sample, I believe.
Yes.
I think, yeah, it's currently on sample because it's in the sale flyer. All right, so what it is it's the 3-quart, the large one on the bottom, and that's where I did the darkest the darkest color. So I just did a strawberry cake. We're kind of doing a strawberry theme. So I went with a strawberry cake so then I didn't have to dye the first level. It was already pink. Then all I had to do was add drops of food coloring to the second layer. So you can see it's the lightest color there. Then I've got about 10 to 15 drops of red food coloring in the second third. And in the last third, I added about 25 to 30 drops of the red dye. So you've got your 3 different colors. And all I did was make the cake mix just like it says on the box. And I coated the pans a little bit with some spray or whatever I use. I probably use like the butter wrapper or whatever. And then I poured in the batter, and I did it a third at a time. So I just kind of cut the batter into thirds, and then dyed the different colors, and then I just stacked it like this, and put it in the microwave for 8 minutes, and I let it sit.
Is that the one I saw with Dr. Oz?
This one's not the Smart Steamer.
It's the other one.
The other one, yeah, the
Okay.
green one. But this one's similar because you can
Yeah,
cook in your
wondering.
microwave with your 3 tiers. So you can have a 3-course meal in the microwave in about 25 minutes. So with this one, you can do your cake. Now, if you wanted to do a whole cake and not have your different layers, you can always insert the cone into your 3-quart base and do a bundt cake style in your microwave. You can use any cake mix. Very simple. Pineapple upside down cake's my favorite because when you flip it over, the pineapples are all juicy and the sugar and everything is dripping down over it. It's so yummy and warm and yummy. Oh, it's great. So you have to try that one. You can tell I'm dreaming of it right now.
She's hungry.
So what we're going to do is we're going to take our levels and we're going to layer them. You want to do darkest to lightest, but you can whatever you want to do is totally up to you. I'm just going to kind of plop it over so it doesn't break apart on me. It smells really good, guys. It smells like strawberries. And we're going to do our frosting. So I'm going to give you a quick tip. Who's on Bravo's Facebook page? Okay, good. You saw the recipe there, which was really easy. You can use that in your quick shake, okay? But I have a recipe that I like to use, and it's from your Dream Whip package. Are you guys familiar with Dream Whip? Yes. So you can make your own whipped cream at home. What it is, you take the Dream Whip package, and you do 1 packet with 1.5 cups of milk, and I use skim milk, so we're saving on the fat so we can eat the cake, right?
I like the way you
right? And then you take a Jell-O packet, any kind of pudding flavor that you like, and I did white chocolate. Okay, because that goes with strawberries, right? You can do a dark chocolate or whatnot, but or the fudge flavor, whatever flavor pudding you like. You could even do the cheesecake flavor. I mean, they've got like tons of different flavors in the pudding. So when you do that, you can see how it forms like this, and you mix it for about 6 minutes with a hand mixer because that fast beating will get the peaks from the Dream Whip. So you have a more fluffy, like self-standing frosting. Okay, so I did that at our mixing store. But I wanted to bust out our Squeeze It cake decorator because it's in our sale flyer in the mid-March. So this would be a fun party to do. You could get other people involved. So who's going to be my volunteer? Who wants to come up here and squeeze my Squeeze It decorator? Come on, Amanda.
Who's the squeezer?
All right. So I don't want you to get messy. So I want you to put on my home apron. See, there you go. Yeah, there you go. And, of course, I'm going to put on my I'm Possible red. Okay, and we're going to just fill our little Squeeze It decorator. And I put the largest, tip on there so that it'll be easy for it to come out. But what we'll do is we'll put a big layer on top, and then she can go around and squeeze the outside however she wants to decorate it. So if you want to start filling that up, there, and there's the spatula. Now, the frosting, so that's really easy. You could do the quick shake version, you could do the Dream Whip version, and this always comes out as a hit. You can do sugar-free Jell-O if that, if that's something that you needed, and you've got a no-fat, sugar-free frosting that's like really yummy. And you just have to keep it refrigerated, but it makes the cake moister that way. It's so good. So you guys are gonna really love this frosting. I'm gonna steal a little bit and put a layer on there for you, so we can do.
Well, Shana, what I like about that is some of the frostings are so, what's the word that I'll use, like where they're not spreadable and they pull the cake out.
Exactly. So this one's real soft and like pudding and everything, and then you can just do your next layer. Okay, and then we'll do another. And our saucy silicone spatula is really amazing. Of course, I'm using it here for something cold, but because it is silicone, it's good for up to 400 degrees. So you could do scrambled eggs. You could put it in like when you're melting your chocolate. Okay, which I do often. Right? And then we're gonna put on our last layer here. Hopefully this one. Oops. Come back. Okay. Okay, wasn't that fun? Did you get the kids involved and get them to do that? All right, so now what we're going to do is put on our last little top here. And then I'm going to let Amanda go have at it while I finish the rest of our... All right, you got this? Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Yeah. Whatever you want to do. You can frost it up, make it look good. I'll move out of your way. We'll switch. Okay. Sorry. No, you're fine. Okay. So now we've got our cake going, and in 10 minutes you can have a really cool decorated cake. When they slice into it, it's going to have that really cool effect that it makes it seem like you did it. It took you all day. Okay, but it only took you 10 minutes. Now you can use your Power Chef to mix your cake mix. You start with the liquid ingredients first, and that way it doesn't get jammed up on you. But add in your milk or your eggs and your oil and your water and half of the cake mix and get that going, and then add in the rest of your cake mix, and it'll mix up right in your Power Chef. And then that's all you have to do. You can throw everything right into the dishwasher, and you're good to go. Look how cute that is! She just so cute. Good job. Of course, you can frost the whole thing and do all the, whatever you want to do with your cake, but how fun is that? And it gets people involved at your party, okay? And they get to try products and see how easy they are. All right, thank you very much.
I decorate cakes and
job.
stuff sometimes, so I like using that thing because it's so much easier on the hands and the bag with the tips and stuff. Get that hand cramp.
Yeah, it's true, because you get to use both hands and it kind of saves your arms. So. Good, I'm glad. All right, so now we're going to go, and I want to talk about the host gift special. So you can see we have a little something something in our picture already. Okay, so who knows about green tea? You guys like green tea? Okay, green tea has something in it. All teas have antioxidants, and antioxidants are good for cleaning out the body, getting all those free radicals out. Okay, so antioxidants are very good for you. The higher the antioxidants, the better. And strawberries are your superfruit, right? Just like blueberries and cranberries and all that, they've got tons of antioxidants. So what we're going to do is we're going to make an antioxidant-rich, fun drink, okay, that the kids are going to like, that you're going to enjoy, and it's good for you because it's tons of antioxidants. We've got in here green tea that's been brewed, okay? So this will do about 2 quarts, so it's perfect for this size. You got your green tea already brewed, and it's got about 3 tablespoons of honey in it. And honey is rich in antioxidants as well. It's very good for you, a great sweetener. And then we're going to add our superfruit. We're going to add some strawberries, okay, about half a pound, 8 ounces, and a sprig of mint leaves, okay? So it'll be kind of fresh and bright, and it kind of reminds us of summer, which is kind of where we all want to be right now. So we're going to call it a sip of summer. How's that, okay? So with this, I'm going to start with our Power Chef, and I just cut them in half, cut off the tops, but you can hull them. Who knows what this is? Have you seen this? It's a strawberry huller, okay? And this is what you would find in some of your tiny treasure packs. And all you do is you take your strawberry and you kind of pinch around the stem part of it, and you pinch and twist. And that pulls out the stem and the little hard part in the center, okay? But Tupperware is not a one-trick pony, okay? Let me just tell you. Who knows what this is?
Melon baller.
Melon baller, okay? I grew up with this bad boy. But these are things that you can find in your tiny treasure bags. And this also can hull your strawberries or melon ball or those cute little kid cones. This is what we use to scoop our ice cream with for the kid cones. They have a blast with it. All right, so that's good for strawberry hulling. And who knows what this is?
Lettuce core.
A lettuce core. Well, you know what? It's good for your grapefruits, and it's good for strawberry hulling as well. So just to know, you have a couple of gadgets that you can use at your parties for your strawberries. All right, so they're going to put it in your Power Chef. And your Power Chef is good for stirring, mixing, pureeing, emulsifying. Okay, it can do everything that your power blender can do. But guess what? There's no electricity. I don't have to worry about it being plugged in anywhere. And I don't have to worry about the noise. That's always a problem in my house. I've got one snapping, and that's when I get things done. And if I have to be noisy and have a blender on, you can just forget it. So having this manual pull, you can see you just lock it into place, put your motor on, and the motor is detachable. Okay, it can actually go from your chop and prep to your Power Chef. So not a one-trick pony, okay? You're going to have more tools with one product. And then you're just going to pull like a lawnmower. And we're going to puree this so that we can drink it. It's going to go right into our... Oh, but you know what? We need a little something, okay? We need a little something to get the juices flowing. And that's why I've got my Zestin press, okay? So we're going to take our press, and we're going to add half a lemon. That's about 2 tablespoons. And what you do is you put it in flush side down, okay? Because what's going to happen is it's actually going to cause it to inside out. It's going to push it inside out. So you're going to get every last drop. Because you know, squeezing it, you're like, I know there's more in there. There's more. I need more for this recipe. I have to get it out. And you're like scraping it on the side, and seeds are coming out. So this is going to catch the seeds, and you're going to get every last drop. So you're going to get your 50 cents now, however much they're worth, out of it for your juice. So we're going to do 2 tablespoons.